U.S., $80 billion is spent on lawn and gardening every year. And the trend is that home gardeners want a more sustainable, healthy, organic garden. We offer a premium product, local living soil conditioner. Just like you put conditioner in your hair to make it stronger, prettier, and healthier, soil conditioner gives you stronger vegetables, higher yields, prettier flowers, and healthier plants. And here is the kicker. It's alive. It is alive. And that is our secret sauce. Seriously. It's full of worms, it's full of micro bugs that you can't see, and you can't get that at Home Depot. And guess what else? We're selling this product for $1 a pound, and in the last 24 hours, we've made $1,500 in sales, and sales are coming in at this moment as we speak right now, as I speak. Yes. So who is buying this worm shit? Excuse my French. So on the commercial side, we've sold to Roxbury Mills, an independent garden center, as well as Harvest Market and Kickshaw's, 2 local health food stores. And on the home gardener side, we've sold to 17 households in the Fredericksburg area in the past 24 hours. That's what we've done locally. So what, you ask, right? Well, there are 35 million households in the U.S. today that spend $29.5 billion on their lawns and gardens. We think we're onto something. So who are we? Our team is comprised of super passionate agricultural experts who have been running businesses for 12 years total. They know the product inside and out and understand the importance of their own fields of business. This is important stuff. So every single person on our team has closed multiple sales, every single one. And after this weekend, what are we going to do? We're going to continue to grow our local sales with a goal of $35,000 in the next month, right? And we're going to start engaging independent garden centers, community gardens. There are 18,000 community gardens across the United States. And we're also trying to bring living soils to their communities. Local living worms and local living soils. That's the idea. So we're Downtown Farm, and we're very excited about the potential we've unleashed. And you can learn more about us at downtownfarm.co, and follow us on Twitter, downtown_farm. And I would love to take any questions you may have. Click.
So I have
Yeah.
2 questions.
Sure.
One being that since there's living worms and other
Uh-huh.
types of bugs, what is the shelf life?
So that's a good question. There is a shelf life. That's true. There's also a packaging that's cloth and paper and not plastic. So that's important. So this is a fresh product. This is a local product. There is a shelf life. It depends on the conditions, and that's going to have to be stipulated. But the shelf life, I would say, I'm not sure exactly what the shelf life is, but it's definitely a fresh product that has to be sold locally. So how do we do that? That's the question, right? How do you do that? You're a local business, you want to grow, but you can only serve your local community. Well, that's where the conversations with the community gardens all over the country come in, because they have the same problems that we have in this community with dead soil conditioners.
More of my question is
Yes.
supply chain. So
Supply
if you're thinking
chain.
about scaling this particular
Yes.
enterprise, is that if you have this product
Right.
that has a shelf life,
Right.
what happens when it slows down? When you have winter, all these different things, all these factors to grow the business. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge.
Winter's not really a problem because there's a hot composting method, and there's also different composting methods that take winter into account, where you can still have the same amount of composting being done all throughout the year. Also, it's a local product. That's important because we can't sell our product to New Mexico, for example, because our microorganisms and our soil structure is different than the soil structure over there, right? So we don't want to be selling across the country. What we want is to have partnerships or some kind of discussion, I don't know what form it's going to take, with those places on the other side of the country that can then produce with our label, with our product, and sell locally themselves. So it's local soil to local communities all over the country.
I also have a supply chain question.
Yes.
And I love this, by the way, but there is also a huge movement to home composting.
Exactly.
In apartments, so
Sure.
people using it as a way, instead of throwing things in the garbage, having even the worms inside the house.
Right.
Did you see this as potentially broader than just you creating the product and selling it direct to customers and making it more of a cycle?
Right. We also have another product that we're going to launch in the spring, the early spring, and it's a service to spread the compost ourselves in your garden. So maybe you don't have enough volume in your under the sink vermicompost system, or maybe you don't have a volume as a 4-person household. Maybe you don't have the volume to spread in all of your beds. So we provide that service to you. If you don't want to buy a bag and spread it yourself, we'll do that for you for a fee. So but also, yes, more people are composting themselves. That's true. But then there's a volume question, and there's also a lot of people don't want to do the work because you have to aerate it, you have to water, you have to all these things that it's hard to do. But yeah, right?
Congratulations on the sales, that's awesome.
Thank you.
So how much money are you going to make on the 35,000 in sales next month? What's your profit?
So we are, let me think about this. So we just raised our price. So we've both raised our price and lowered our initial cost. So we have both of that working in our favor. And I don't know what the last numbers we got on that were, but so we're selling a 15-pound bag of manure for $15, or it's not manure, excuse me, soil conditioner, yes. It's compost, a whole variety of different elements actually. And so we're selling that $1 a pound. And our costs are very, very, very low. We have partnerships with local restaurants and coffee houses to collect their scraps. We also have partnerships with the city. So, okay. So to get the stuff. So yes, we're paying for the delivery. It's all local, so that's going to be low. 1 hour of labor to go get it, for example.
For one bag. Break down the cost of one bag.
One bag. I don't know that exactly. But our cost for the bag and for the material, we put... Okay, sorry. Thanks.
Matt, what's happened is we've given away the Don Quixote Award to Downtown Farm.
Woohoo! Come down.
Sarah would like to know if she can come get her prize. Okay. Apparently you can.
So, we have a prize of a $25 Best Buy gift card for her. And, hold on. For your team, we have movie tickets. So Paragon. Yes, Paragon Village 12.
Yes.
So.
Excellent.
Yes.
Congratulations.
There are 21 people on that team, weren't there?
There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
And in third place is the wonderful Downtown Farm.
Oh, you can get to give it out.
Yeah. We've agreed, Sarah, that you're an amazing face of the brand. It's got. Oh wait, we'll do the critique later. But congratulations.
Thank you.
Get your photo. Get your photo.